It obviously a great crowd tonight. We started a little slow, but on offense, but our defense was terrific for 40 minutes. We were alert, we were communicating, we did a lot of good things. I thought transition defense was terrific. If you know anything about Notre Dame, they're really good in transition, and they get quick threes in transition, and we took that away most of the night. I thought Wiggins made some big hustle plays in the first half, blocking the shots from behind. Ayala got us going, made some shots finally. We couldn't make any shots. I was being stubborn, changed our zone offense, and we started to make some shots against their zone. And then Sticks was phenomenal on defense in the second half and rebounding and blocking shots, and we shared the ball. We had 18 assists on 27 baskets, so a lot of good tonight. Kind of a funny game, but it was good, and just proud of our guys. We did a lot of great things. Only 7 turnovers. We're doing a lot of great things.
Questions, please. Dan.
Mark, after this slow start, do you feel that this team, because of the confidence it got Sunday, sort of is more comfortable with the number and also sort of playing with a little bit of a swag?
Yeah, we never talk about the numbers, so the only time I mention it is after a game when teams make a bunch of shots they normally don't make, and I said, that's the number in front of your name, guys. You got to be ready for it. Tonight that didn't happen, obviously, but we got down 9-4 first time out, and I was like, well, we've been here many times with Slocky in a guard, and I think we got the lead 13-11 or something in there. So I felt like we were kind of walking on, eggshells offensively at the start. We weren't aggressive enough, and we got to be a little bit more aggressive out of the chute because we're a really good running team, and that'll help us. But once we hit some shots, I thought everybody kind of loosened up a little bit, and we played much better.
With what you guys are defending today and then in the last game, how much is that something you guys emphasize, and where does the players' commitment to that side of things come from?
Well, we really worked hard on guarding the ball over the summer, and you see it. Like Eric Ayala's twice the defender he was last year. Aaron Wiggins is become a phenomenal defender, guarding the ball, communicating, rebounding. We switched. He fouled, but we're comfortable enough to switch Sticks onto a guard and some ball screens. So we work hard on it, and I think it's the communication. I think we're much tougher than we were last year. We could get pushed around pretty good last year. Now we're a much more physical team, not just our starters, but our guys coming off the bench. So that all gives you confidence. Our guys believe in each other. It's early, we're just getting started, but we get a little bit better every game, which is great.
What were you thinking as you saw Aaron have that put back dunk to end the half, and how much energy did that give you guys going into the break?
Yeah, that was great. Might make top 10, obviously, which is good for Aaron. But me, I can be kind of you guys don't know me because I act a little different in front of you. But I said he knew you missed it, so he followed the shot right away. So I couldn't make one, so he just laughed. But anyway, that was great. The way we finished the half was terrific because it was a 3-point game, and I said, guys, let's get it to 7 or 8 at halftime. So I walked in, I said, well, you guys did better than what I asked. Got it to 12, which was good for us.
Very in the middle.
Mark, you have a lot of guys who can play offensively, diverse skill sets.
Yeah.
Can a group like that believe that its identity is actually on defense?
Yeah, because their coach makes them play that way. Now, we've been a real explosive offensive team, too. We've been averaging, 81 points a game. And this game was a little bit slower, and I kind of slowed us down the last 8 minutes of the game. Probably could have ran a little bit more, but, we make 2 or 3 more of those threes. We're back at 80 again. So we can be both. We can be real explosive offensively, I think, and I think we can be a good defensive team. But, it'll be a different challenge on Saturday because you got 2 big kids that can really play. And tonight they didn't really have a low post game, so it's a different game. How quickly can we adjust and do things that way? And that'll be the sign of what kind of team we can be defensively by playing against different styles.
Eric, to your right.
Eric Ayala, complete game with 14 points, 5 assists, no turnovers. What can you say about his ability to both come off the bench and play in the starting lineup, and what he's brought to the team this year?
Yeah, I mean, Eric is a guy that's getting better every game. I love the 5 assists, no turnovers. I think his defense was maybe the second best he's played. I challenged him in the can't remember what game it was, and he really guarded. But I thought he tried to guard, except when he dunked, it was doing what kids do, and we gave up over the top lob, and it was his help. He was really much better defensively, and that's important to me. Because it allows me to switch screens and not worry about matchups, and so yeah, he was complete tonight, and he got us going, making those shots.
Pete in the middle.
And Mark, how significant to have where Anthony Cowan doesn't have to be a
Yeah,
star,
great.
9 points, 2 assists, and you can win a game by 20 plus against an ACC team.
Yeah, he still did his deal. He really guarded. He got down, got in the paint. He really should have about 7 or 8 assists. Guys couldn't make shots, but. He was good, and I said that to the team. I said, guys, we could be up 25, and Anthony didn't have to get 30 for us to win, and he's happy as anybody in the locker room. Wish he'd have made that last one from the top, the wide open one, would have got the double figures. But yeah, it's a good feeling to know that you can go a lot of different directions.
And Coach, the final 5 minutes of the first half was an excellent stretch for you guys, and that's been a consistent theme throughout this year. Has there been one common theme that you've noticed in the final 5 minutes, whether it be offense or defense, that has worked well?
Well, I think a couple things. One, we continue to guard, and then in games that we've played well before half, we've made open shots, right? And so usually that is an indicator for us that we're going to go. I said it before, I think we're a spurtability team, right? And if we make shots, we keep guarding, we're going to have those 11 twos. Whatever. I think they had 2 straight timeouts where they didn't score. It was like we won 5-0 and 4-0 in those 2, mini. We call them mini wars. So we really defended. But if we keep guarding, eventually we're going to make shots.
In the back.
Coach, I know you mentioned earlier in the season that you were kind of surprised at how quickly this team progressed in defense. Was that the case today as well?
Yeah, we just keep getting better. We struggle with a couple things defensively today, but we got length, we got quickness, we got a lot of good defenders. We got rim protectors, and so we just talk about certain things that I don't want to talk about with you guys that will help us be successful as the year goes on. And tonight we showed it. It gives us a chance to be a great team if we guard like that. But we have to do it every night. We have to do it against great teams too, so we'll see moving forward.
In the back, Wayne.
Coach, how is the platoon working for you of the 2 Mitchells, Lindo, and Dante Scott? Are you happy with that?
Yeah, obviously Ricky hasn't played as much the last 2 games. We didn't play the Twins as much tonight because they're small. Dante was really good again. His pass on the break was really, really cool to see. The kid can really pass it. So, yeah, I think Saturday's game will be different. I think you'll see more of the Twins on Saturday. You never know how a game's going to go, but because they can go really big and they can go really small. But I like all our guys. I think they can all play. It's just playing smart and staying within the game plan is important for those young guys.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, guys, thank you.